You know what you guys say to that? Some bitch. I'm gonna show you how to fix it. That's gonna be today's lesson at the Hack and Pack shop. How to fix an aw shit. We actually have two of them. I have one right there too. Aw shit. See how that door sucked way in? The new fender's just kind of half-ass bolted on, okay? But see how far that son of a bitch is in? We got a new toy to play with today. Oh yeah. What is happening, guys? It is Monday and we are at the Hack and Pack shop. Hyundai 2005 Elantra GT. Putting a front clip on her. Got a new bumper over there for her. Got headlights up there, or one of the headlights, or maybe that's a box. Actually, that's a box of bolts. We have two headlights here, right there, grill, some bumper brackets, and we have dents that I just showed you. But we're gonna try out a new toy I got at Harbor Freight yesterday. I've been wanting to buy one of these for like 2 years, at least one that works, that you don't have to mess with. This is what we're gonna use. It's called a stud welder, also known as Unispotter. Now, what this is, I haven't even like taken it totally out of the bags, boxes, nothing yet. $100 for this bad boy. Also known as tax write-off. Son of a bitch. We got some studs, which they just look like brass nails pretty much, or copper nails. Comes with a couple tips. Comes with a little handy dandy puller. I'm going to show you guys how to use this son of a bitch. So let me get you set up on the tripod. We got to go get a grinder so we can grind all this crap out of here. Get a little bit of light set up for you. And I'm going to show you guys how to use this toy. It's not for everybody. I mean, if you have a big project, excuse me, it might be worth buying one, and you could always sell it on Craigslist for $75 or something, you know. But for me, since I do this kind of work for a living, and plus I have this Dodge Ram here, I mean, the box on this thing is just trashed. I've decided if this thing doesn't sell within the next few days, that this is going to be a how-to video galore vehicle for you, okay? I've done a lot of work to it already. I put a used gate on it, nice clean gate, put seats in it, but it's got dents, which I banged this one out with that hammer. Still got a little bit to go, but this thing was sucked in about 3-4 inches. We have rust holes, more dents. Crazy freaking dent right there, look at that. Somebody put a little bit of shit in there. Son of a bitch. Big ass dents. Little dings. Show you how to get freaking glue off. How to build a patch. How to deal with this shit. Son of a bitch. I mean, this truck, guys, is a freaking how-to galore son of a bitch. Painted the rims. Like I showed you, the tailgate. Got seats in her now. Still got to scrub the rug. I got it kind of pre-soaking. Okay? I'll show you what else we did to her. Show you the other seat. There you go. And they're not stained, guys. I know it's just the way it's kind of looking on the camera. They're very clean. 2 little cigarette spots in it. One there, and it wasn't for me. Put a steering wheel cover on it just to kind of dress that up a little bit. I have a factory radio to stick back in it. AM/FM tape. I mean, it's better than nothing. Got a brand new battery in it. Got a brand new fuel pump in it. Look at that. Nice brand new battery. Oh yeah. I'll show you the fuel pump that came out of it. Big son of a bitch. Look at that son of a bitch. That is not a cheap part. But I'm going to shut up about the Dodge Ram, just kind of getting you guys prepared. If this thing doesn't go, like I said, in next week, it's going to get the Hack and Pack special. So let me get you set up on the tripod, and we're going to start playing with this dent. Show you everything you need to do, how you need to do it. I'm going to show you a little bit about a shrinking hammer, okay? and we're gonna roll with this bitch. Be right back. Alright guys, let's do this. First thing we gotta do, hopefully you guys can see me okay. I got just so freaking cop job the way I got the tripod set up on a freaking tire, and I had to have it plugged into the camera. I got a freaking trouble light. This is like the darkest spot in the shop, and unfortunately this car's disabled, so it's not like I can just hop in and pull it forward into better light for you, so hopefully everything will be okay. First thing you gotta do, I mean, this stud welder it's a welder, guys. It's a handheld welder, and it's what it does is it welds nails to your finish, so you can, or to your panel, so you can go ahead and use these nails to pull out the dent. Okay. So the first thing, very important, you gotta grind this shit out. You want good, shiny, clean, bare metal, just like you were welding panels together. Okay. Now this dent, guys, this dent spreads way up into here in the panel, okay? But hopefully we're not going to have to do any body filler way up here. We might. I'm just grinding out where we're going to put the studs. Right here, of course we got rust. So this is going to make this even more difficult because now this is weak here. So we're going to be pulling on this metal, and it's going to be pulling all this out down here. So I don't know what I'm going to do with this yet. I'm not really charging them to fix the rust, but I am going to pack it at minimum. Alright, so there's two different sizes of studs in this bag. Let's see what we got here. So it came with 200 studs, which is pretty sweet. And these stud welders come with two tips. So you got to figure out which tip you have, and this one's got the smaller tip in it. So we're going to put the smaller nails in it. Actually, we're not. We're going to put the bigger tip in it, because this right here, it's dented in. This part of the door jamb is crushed. So I'm actually going to weld some bigger nails here. I'm going to start pulling it right here. Okay, so let me grab a wrench. We're going to pull this tip off real quick, change the tip, then we're going to start with the bigger nails. And then we can use the smaller nails as we get down to the thinner metal down here in this area. This is a very stout spot. This is kind of a difficult area to pull, but this is thin metal, so it should pull relatively easy. Alright, let me just do a little zoom here. I try not to zoom too much with this camera because it'll be grainy for you guys. Alright, so I mean it really knocks the quality down. So what we're going to do, one of these studs, put it right in the end of that son of a bitch. Very easy. Alright. So what we're going to do is we're actually, well, I can't really open the door because it'll block the camera. I'm going to try to do this without opening the door. I'm getting as close as I can though to this door. There we go. We just welded that stud on. Because what I'm going to do, I'm going to weld the second one up a little bit higher. You got to watch it with these two because you can burn right through the sheet metal like nothing. So you got to kind of just guess or get the feel of the machine and see how far you're really penetrating. Because sometimes, well, these seem, yeah, see, we didn't penetrate enough. Okay? Sometimes they stick, sometimes they don't. But if you go too long, you're going to burn through. If you go too little, it's not going to stick. Alright, so we're going to try that. Now this thing's got this little stupid wheel thing on the end of it. It's like a camber wheel. Basically you want to tighten up that wheel. It'll work. There we go. It's like a little slide hammer. Pull it right out. Now that was actually perfect because we're at the good spot for that stud to come off. You're going to pull the stud right out of this metal. Okay, you really don't want to do that. We're still in a little bit right here. Okay, there's probably a little over 1/8 of an inch gap here. Okay, maybe between 1/8 and 1/4. So I'm going to go ahead and put another stud here, and we're just going to really work this area right now. No sense in starting way back here yet. We just just want to work it. Usually I try to go in one direction. Either start here, work your way forward, or start here and work your way back. That looked like it penetrated pretty good. Some of this I'm going to have to pull off camera though, because I can't get you the camera any closer because I got you plugged in. It's about dead. But right here, where my finger is, it's about to the right height. In this door jamb, I'm going to have to actually put a couple studs on the inside corner and pull that out. Now that's what we're going to do. I'm just going to keep using the thicker studs. Screw it. I'm going to start working my way back on the dent now. Get these studs off. Usually I just use a set of side cutters. Just twist it, and bam. I try not to cut them off because you can reuse them. Okay? This one is probably going to be done. Here we go. Pull it right off. Okay? Just an old school trick with this other one here. Because you never know. Sometimes you run out of studs and you can't get them for days. So I always try to save the old ones in case of an emergency. Now it's still sucked in a little bit right here, so I'm going to go ahead and weld the stud up here. You can also put vice grips or pliers on and pull it out with pliers too if you don't have a puller. I've actually welded screws to cars, guys. Like tack welded screws and pull it out with pliers too. You can do the same thing with that. This just requires you not having to pull the welder out, but it does about the same job. There we go. So this area is really good from right here to about right here. Right here it's still sucked in a little bit, okay? And you can take your hand and feel where the indentation is. The major crease is right here. Right around my finger. So we're going to go about right here, about 1.5 inches, 2 inches away from the other stud. That didn't take. You just got to be very careful with this tool because you can burn through the metal very easily. Yeah, see, I didn't do it enough again. And yeah, they're hot. Let's try another one. Clean this metal up again. These are really cheap studs too. I mean, quality does make a difference. That one looks like a planet. See how flexible that metal is? This is where you might want to start using a shrink hammer. So what we're going to do, put a little bit of outward pressure on this so this dent doesn't suck back in. I'm just going to tap it a little bit high. There we go, just like that. Yeah, we created another dent, but we're pulling out this dent at the same time. And this is very thin metal. And a lot of times, guys, you get that pop can effect, you know, where it goes dunk, 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 and it'll stay sucked in. That's what you got to do. You got to pull out on it and just find a good spot where you can tap on it and keep that metal out. Once you pull your pin off, it should be good and solid like that. It's not sucking back in. Okay? And body filler will help strengthen it a little bit, but you really don't want to count on that either. Body filler can only flex so much. So if you get your metal good and stout, you don't have to worry about your body filler cracking. I'm going to go back probably about another inch. have to go back and pull a couple spots. We'll see. But I'm just kind of working my way back. They're not taking. We just popped the breaker too. Yeah, it's got an overheat breaker in it evidently. Let me go check the breaker. Be right back. Alright. Yeah, it was the machine. When this thing gets so warm, it must just kick it off. Which it doesn't help either because I am running kind of a thin cord. Extension cord. We're on a 50-foot cord here, so. About some of these stud pullers. They have that little wheel on there, the stud gets stuck. So tap low. See, where it's going to get difficult now is because now we're coming into the rotted area, okay? So I got to really watch how I pull this. Alright guys, so there we have it with our stud welding. Obviously you see we put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 studs in this thing. Okay? That's what it took to pull this out. And now basically is what we do, we just take these freaking doohickeys here. We can just twist them off here. Which is kind of nice. Sometimes if these things do plant themselves, you got to cut them off and then take a grinder and go ahead and freaking grind off the head. Which this one right here might do that. I'm trying to work it, but yeah, we're gonna have to grind the head off of that one. And it looks like we're going to have to do it with this one too. Yep. Sorry guys, we're going to conclude this for part 1, the stud welding part of the dent. Next video, we'll be laying on body filler and sanding body filler. And then we're just going to pack this right here with some Duraglass. Thanks for watching guys.